Paul Harrell, weekdays from 4 to 6. Learn more at paulharrell.com.
Welcome back to the program. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas to you and to your family. In keeping with our segments from last week, we're going to continue to ask Arkansas politicos what Christmas means to them. Welcome back to the program. Senator Terry Rice. Senator Rice, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Paul. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. So go ahead. You have the floor, Senator Rice. What does Christmas mean to you?
Well, I'm thinking about things when you ask, and I think it's good that we all ask ourselves that question. But I'm thinking about simpler times back when I was a kid, and I remember Mom, when we were very small, 4 of us kids, that she would read the biblical Christmas story to us, and then later on we did that and did our own Christmas skits. And my grandkids don't believe me, but I tell them about when I was a kid, we got like one toy, at least one major toy, a dump truck or something like that, and then we got a stocking with fruit in it and maybe some house shoes or socks. And I was pretty hard on socks, so that was something that was okay back then. But it's a lot simpler time, and now kids go to Walmart and it's almost like Christmas every day. Not saying all people can, but I mean a lot of things that used to be special time of year is not as much from that point. But Christmas is just become overly commercial, and I'm a retailer and I'm in the business, maybe not as much dependent on the Christmas season, but we've turned it as a society into what some people sign cards as Xmas. Mm-hmm. It's not about Xmas, it's about Christmas. It's about the birth of Jesus Christ, and God came down to man to show us the way, and those simpler times were just very special. I wish we could get back to more of those.
Yeah, absolutely. I love what you say about the commercialization, and a lot of times, it did take you a while to, figure out that giving is better than receiving. But like you said, as a young person, it was nice, to get to open your presents, But it is about much more than that.
But and again, we didn't have as much back then, and we people sometimes don't realize. I remember hearing stories from my older relatives. I think about an old uncle that was born back in the late 1880 something, and as a young boy, I remember his stories so vividly that he would tell about as he was growing up, the times that they lived in, and they had to hunt to eat, and that was right here in West Central Arkansas, and it was harder times, but they were close families. A lot of them were big families, and I had to hear some stories about their Christmases were very meager, and they were special. And today, sadly to say, America overall is spoiled with our expectation of our wants, not necessarily our needs. And I hope this season that people will stop and reflect, and being asked to do this has helped me to stop and remember, Jesus is the reason for the season, and there is no Christmas without Christ in it. You've just got Xmas, and that's not, we have Hanukkah, the Jews celebrate, we have different religions celebrate different things, but Christmas is a special time. We need to remember what it's all about.
Senator Terry Rice, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much for coming on, telling us what Christmas means to you, and you and your family have a very Merry Christmas.
Best to you, Paul, and all your staff, and thank you for what you do, and keep up the good work.
All righty. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Folks,